You're alive! What's up, YouTube Revolutions? I'm Infected Gaming 349 at your fingertips. Welcome to Dying Light 2 Tuesday. Anyways, let's get our thumbnail in now. Here we go. And then we'll open up chat in a second. Alright, let's get chat open now. Okay, let's see. Alright, there we go. Chat is now opened. Alright, everything is open. Alright, hello there, Logan Hero. Join your new Discord server. I'll probably do that after, definitely. So how's it going, everyone? Hello, Melons. Hey, Phoenix. So, Logan, you created a new Discord server. When did you do that? You're looking for my comment on the lore video? Which lore video? Which lore video was this? Today you did another one, was very, Oh, so you created it today. Well, remind me actually in the DMs on Discord and stuff, alright? Unless you have already, actually. Hey, Ghost Killer. How are you doing? On Resident Evil Outbreak, this lore video talks about all the monsters and people, you know... Oh. Okay. You can move channels around. Let's see. You can move channels around, so you deleted the other one. Oh, okay. Just keep farming to make ammo for your guns in 7 Days to Die. Nice. And I need to find time to actually play some more 7 Days to Die, actually. I actually recently purchased Resident Evil 4 Remake, and I freaking love the story, actually. You already got 41 members in your server? Nice. Hello, Smoke. How are you doing? Deadpool fans and Wolverine fans. The muscles exposed on the dogs and lions in Resident Evil is due to the T-virus affecting them. Yeah. I definitely gotta say, a very interesting like villain or creatures to fight in the Resident Evil franchise are the Ganados. I really like them. Re-add you on Discord. Did you add me on Discord? Did you send me a request? Wendy's saucy nuggets are really good, especially the garlic ones. Nice, Aiden. Yeah, I like to actually eat Wendy's sometimes because I have one that's so close, like not even 5 minutes away. So I can always get Wendy's whenever I would like to. What's the one thing that you hate about Canada? I'll just say the Prime Minister. That's pretty much it. And of course the strict gun laws. That's one thing I don't like. Oh, yeah, there we go. You haven't gotten my Discord since you lost the account to that stupid hacker. Oh, okay. Oh, because he's terrible, Smoke. That's one of the reasons to why, but I'm not going to go into the reasoning. You'll send it on PlayStation? Okay. You know what? How about this, Melons? Try to join my server. Oh, shoot. I almost fell. Dude, it was, has been eventful to say, let's see, it's eventful to say the least. Oh, okay. Put the Discord link in chat. Maybe Melons can join, and then you can just message me through there. It might work from there. You might be able to find me, actually, if you... So just join my Discord server, Melons, and then you'll probably be able to find my account. Zom server. Yeah, thanks, Logan. What else we got? Dead by Daylight crossover, 5 Nights at Freddy confirmed next year. Nice. Can you search what up, Smoke? Talking about what we were talking about, Prime Minister or something. Yeah, you probably just look it up and stuff. Look up the reasonings. Hey Luke, how are you doing? It's been some time. Yep. Muhammad, it had to be the baddest time to travel. Really? Why is that? You got in touch with your new crew case manager in vocational or vacational rehab to get you a new job closer to home. Oh, okay. Yeah, having a job closer to home is always so much better. Which comment is this? The Ganados are very smart. The parasites can speak to each other, so they can tell you're not one of them. Yeah. They're controlled by a parasite, the Los Plagas. Probably most important, is your brother has to repeat 8th grade, and you're all stressed out about it. You're the only one trying to be positive in the situation. Oh yeah, it does suck, definitely. It actually does suck to be held back a grade. So I'll tell you something, to be honest and stuff. Back when I was a kid, I was actually held back in grade 1 when I was a little kid, actually, so I had to do 2 years of grade 1. But eventually, I skipped grade 5 to go to grade 6. at one point when I was younger, actually. So I basically caught myself back up with my grades and stuff. It's just something that has to do, you know. Yeah, thanks, Smoke. If you want to go check out my merch and stuff, you'll see my merch and stuff, my merch store. It's on my profile. If you click on Zonfected Gaming profile, my YouTube channel, if you scroll over, you'll see the store, and you'll see all of the stuff. This hat is for sale as well too. Let's see. You're held back at kindergarten because you weren't ready for it. Okay. I'm doing good, Luke. You're thinking about working for Brinks to become a money support guard. Oh, cool, Aiden. And Dead by Daylight crossover Castlevania as well. That'd be cool. You seen a new video of The Professional? What video is that one? I know he posted a video. I know he posted a crazy current event video about some guy who derailed a train for views. Pin it? Okay, 1 second. Let me pin it. Just give me a moment. Pin. There we go. It's pinned now, alright? It was kind of stupid that guy was filming himself committing a crime. Yep. Pretty dumb. You're in the middle of moving, you finally got some free time to tune in to the stream. Oh, okay, that's good, Luke. Who's my favorite villain in a video game? Oh man, that's a really hard one actually. There's so many awesome villains that I've just encountered in gaming. I probably gotta say Boss from Far Cry 3 is probably one of the best villains out there too. Very iconic villain. It's really hard to think of ones at the top of my head right now. I think Wesker from the Resident Evil franchise is also pretty good as well too. Micah Bell as well. Who else? It's just a massive list and stuff of greatest villains. That's more of something and stuff I had to think of, like a list of, and write that list down. That was the best villains, because there's so many good video games out there I played with really good villains. Let's see what we've got here. There was a similar case in India. This guy puts rocks and stuff on the track. He even put a live chicken tied to the tracks and to get them run over, and got arrested. Yeah, I saw that actually in the video as well, talking about that. You find it stupid that you actually can't kill the father in Far Cry 5. Yeah, he gets killed though. He gets killed though in the expansion of Far Cry 5, which was called Far Cry New Dawn. So Deadpool movie crossed $900 million. Oh, that's good for the box office for sure. Speaking of Deadpool and stuff, since the actor who plays Deadpool and stuff is Canadian, I saw Tim Hortons commercial or something with him in it. Is it Ryan Reynolds, right? It showed Deadpool holding a Tim Hortons cup in his hand. It looked kind of funny. Oh crap. Ryan Reynolds, yeah, a Canadian actor. So GTA RP is coming to console. Oh yeah, because of the role-playing servers that were bought, right, by Take-Two, right? Is that what it is? He's a great actor. Yep. Bro tried to derail a train to become a star. Instead, he derailed his life and is now going to prison. Yep, one of the dumbest ways to become popular sometimes will get you popular in the dumbest ways possible, yeah. Do you think they will ever make any more content for the Walking Dead Telltale games? Since Telltale at one point went bankrupt and stuff, I honestly don't know if they probably will. I don't think they will. I think most of the I would love to see more Telltale The Walking Dead, but unfortunately I have no hope for any more Telltale's The Walking Dead. Like it's been literally 5 to almost 6 years since the last Telltale The Walking Dead game, with Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 4. And I think going forward with anything Walking Dead related is mostly the television universe and stuff, with all them new spin-offs and stuff, which are, you know, doing pretty good. Let's see, when you were a teenager, you saw an attempted murderer, saw the blood on his light blue shirt, and you think he got arrested. Oh, really? GTA RP create server, what's that mean? Oh crap. You moved out of your house in 2019. This house is where you grew up. Your parents sold the house. It was too much to look after. You spent your whole life there, nearly 20 plus years. Oh, I know that exact feeling and stuff. Leaving a childhood house behind. I think 2019 was the year I moved out of my my mom's place, actually. Hello, Bernadian. It's kind of annoying that good story games like Detroit Become Human, Telltale's The Walking Dead, the fact that they don't make sequels to these games just annoys you. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes, you know, whenever a company either goes bankrupt or, like, a company shuts down, that's just what sometimes just happens. It sucks, right? The yard was too big. Your dad didn't want to worry about mowing it. It was too much work, plus you would get a heat stroke on a summer day. Oh yeah, in the trying to actually mow the lawn for like hours in the backyard. The thing is, though, having a massive backyard is nice, though, especially if it's like a backyard and stuff. Like, honestly, I don't know what your that backyard looks like, but if it's like a backyard that's like really big and it's a secluded like area where you can have like, you know, privacy and it's not like too much public area, it's a really nice place to have, I would say, though. Front and back sides, oh yeah. That's one of the reasons to why I think really rich people, they hire these like landscape keepers and stuff to mow their lawns and all that stuff. Like for example, in GTA 5 with Michael DeSanta and stuff, Michael doesn't upkeep his gardens and all that stuff. He has a guy named Carlos, I think, that does that for him. What's a game I want remastered? That's never gonna happen. I would say Mercenaries. I would love for the Mercenaries game to get remastered. I know it's never gonna happen. It's the same goes for the Saboteur. Really cool game made by the same creators. I wish those would get remastered. Have I seen the Call of Duty Zombies trailer for Black Ops 6? I have not yet, actually. Darth Vader is one of your favorite video game villains. Nice smoke. Oh, dang it. You have given up on Call of Duty, just not into story-based. You're into story-based games now. Yeah, it is good to be into story-based game stuff. Yeah, lately I've just been playing a lot of Resident Evil 4 Remake, actually. It's so freaking good. You moved into a county club, found a house, nice place with its own police guarding the area. Your old house had a nice open field, but easy to break into. Oh dang. Black Ops 6 Zombies is gonna be lit. Okay, yeah, I gotta check it out. I hope it's actually really good, actually, this year. Better than the most recent Zombies and stuff. Hey Alberto, how are you doing? Zomb, have you ever played the game Heavy Rain? Yes, I have, actually. I really love that story. It's the same creators as Detroit Become Human. There's the origami killer actually in it. That's what it's all about. Let's see. This may sting. Yeah, it's so sad. No more tower raid. Cry me a river, right? Anyways, let's do Firestarter. Let's check chat first. You're back online on PlayStation. That's good, Alberto. Your favorite Marvel character is the Punisher and Ghost Rider and Old Man Wolverine. Okay, your guys' old house had fences and cameras. Everyone lived next door, but not like a neighbor, more like open field. Okay. New perk, melee macchiato, only 57,000 calories. Oh, wow. You never played it. That's the game you're going to play next. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. I won't spoil the game for you, Luke, and stuff, but yeah, the Heavy Rain is pretty good. It has a really good story. Let's put on Elite difficulty.
There's a weird sort of pyro cult growing nearby. It's making my contact nervous. Put the fire out before it spreads, please.
Crap. Oh man, I can't believe I screwed up right there. right. Hey, Carter Colson, how you doing? You plan on getting a handgun and probably a gun permit. Someone broke into your house last year. You're gonna talk to Fern and see if he wants to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel chapter. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, you should do that. He'll be another one. He'll be another scribe, I guess, right? It's probably really weird saying your name because it used to be Golden Stripe, yeah. Well, I do have other people that change their name. You're not the only one that changes their name sometimes that watch my channel. A scribe or initiate. You're leaning towards initiate since he's a low level. By the way, Zombie pre-order Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Nice, Logan. Yeah, I'm excited to play it. I'm really excited. In the meantime, I've just been playing so much like Resident Evil and catching up on some of the Resident Evil games I missed out over on the years because I used to be heavily into playing Resident Evil games a lot when I was a little kid. And then eventually when I just started learning about all these other survival horror games and open world zombie apocalypse games such as Dying Light, Dead Island, you know, etc., Dead Rising, stuff like that, I didn't have time to really play Resident Evil anymore. So yeah, that's what pretty much happened. But yeah, I'm catching up on Resident Evil, playing all these Resident Evil games. I love their new engine that they've made ever since Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and then Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil 8 Village. You know, all those type of games and stuff are run on the RE engine, which is the Reach for the Moon engine. It's a really gorgeous engine, I definitely gotta say. Really good looking engine. So yeah, going forward with any like new Dead Rising game going forward, if they're gonna like be making like any Dead Rising on the RE engine, oh man, sign me up. I can't wait to actually play games on that engine. I think an open world game on that engine would be amazing. Like a new Dead Rising at some point. Let's catch up with chat. Hey Giltendi, how are you doing? By the way, oh yeah, great. Let's see. You started playing God of War series. Yeah, I've never played the God of War series actually, but I heard good things about it. What's my favorite Resident Evil? Oh man, that's a hard one actually. Resident Evil 2 probably is one of my favorites. Resident Evil 1 as well, Resident Evil 3 as well. I actually like the ones that are set in Raccoon City the most, but I heard so much great things about Resident Evil 4. Like I watched my brother play a bit of the original one when I was a kid, when I was younger and stuff, but I never seen the entire story to it. But lately I finally got into Resident Evil 4 and I'm really enjoying it. I actually like the whole story with the plague, the Las Plagas that create the Ganados. It's really cool and really terrifying, the way the Ganados are. Let's see, your parents live right across the street in the country club. Usually vacuum your floor and take out the trash, clean the toilets, remove any pests. Okay, that's good. Your favorite is RE2. Yeah, that one's pretty good. But yeah, I like the Arclay Mountain story and then the Raccoon City incident, like the whole thing that started the RE franchise. Zombie, in the end of The Walking Dead Telltale, Season 2, did you pick up Jane or Kenny? I did both actually, but I chose Kenny at first, and then after I chose Jane after. That's how it worked. But yeah, I did all of the decisions and stuff when I did a ton of different playthroughs of Telltale's The Walking Dead. Raccoon City reminds you of Carcer. Wait, let's see. Carcer City. Yeah, it is kind of creepy. Oh, shoot. Oh, there he goes. Ouch. You were held back at kindergarten because you weren't ready for it. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, wait, the darn frickin'... Oh, man, I hate when that happens. It's glitched out. Oh, man, I hate when that happens. Let's see. You play Resident Evil 7 and 8, yeah. The ending where you leave Kenny at the end of Season 2 was actually so sad. Yeah, I remember that, how sad it was. And even stream them. Oh, okay, yeah. And I think what happens to Kenny is that he gets devoured in Season 4, right? When you have to leave Kenny behind. If you choose to leave with Kenny at the end of Season 2, and then go in... Oh, man, Season 3 I meant, not Season 4. Yeah, so... when you leave with Kenny at the end of Season 2 of Telltale's The Walking Dead, and then there's flashbacks in Season 3 when you're with Kenny, and then Kenny, of course, gets devoured, of course, and left behind. And I remember that. I think that was like one of the dumbest things ever, what they did to Kenny, though. I think Kenny should have been killed by a human, not a walker, because he was good at fighting walkers. There we go. You even streamed them? Wait a minute, Michael, which Resident Evil 4 have you played recently? I actually been playing both. The original is just so hard, though. I had to be like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna get the remake instead, because when I was playing the original, I was struggling like crazy. I'm just not used to playing older games like I used to. Like, I did play original Resident Evil 4 like once or twice on the GameCube when I was younger, though, but I've never like really got far in it, though. Most of the time when I was into the Resident Evil franchise, I was mostly a spectator watching my brother play them, but I did actually beat Resident Evil 1, the one in the mansion, with my brother's help at the side, actually, when I was playing it. I never could play those games by myself as a kid. They were just so hard and so scary. My brother was like, you know, able to like help me through it and stuff. My brother's like 7 years older than me, so yeah, he's like a big massive gap, you know, kind of bigger gap and stuff of helping me, so yeah. Hey Wyatt, hey, how you doing? Let's see. If you choose to leave Kenny at the end of Season 2, you never find out what happens to him if you go with him. He crashes the car and gets paralyzed, and you have to leave him. Oh yeah, I think that's what happened, I remember, actually. And doesn't he get bitten? I forget. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing good, Wyatt. Many people say the remakes sucked, but you never thought they did. Yeah, I don't think the remakes suck either. I think they're pretty good. Honestly, people have some really weird opinions and stuff. I know people say they're entitled to their own opinion and stuff, but like no offense to some people's opinions, but some opinions are very invalid. Definitely, I definitely gotta say. Let's see. You understand the village part in original Resident Evil 4 is hard. You can help me out. Well, yeah, I already beat all that stuff. Actually, the most part I actually got to in the original remake. I meant not the original. I meant not the remake. I was trying to say in the original. I got to the part. I got to the part where you have to open up 2 gates and stuff. One gate leads to a big, giant, massive, giant boss, and then if you go to the other gate with Ashley, it has these 2 crazy old ladies with chainsaws and a bunch of other ganados, like a horde of ganados they have to fight. And it's really hard trying to defend Ashley and stuff. And I also had a lack of ammo too. I didn't have very much ammo to defend myself. And some of those ganados and even the chainsaw ones, they're kind of bullet spongy and stuff too. So I actually got Ashley to go hide in the box and stuff, but it just still didn't make much of a difference and stuff. It was still pretty hard. But yeah, if you try to do the giant one, oh man, it's hard to stop that giant from picking up Ashley all the time, which is, really hard. And also too, the controls of an older game are just so much harder too. Let's see. Who is my favorite character? Yours is probably Kenny or Clem. Let's see. I definitely got to say Clementine is probably one of my favorites as well, and I gotta say also I like Javi. Actually, I know some people say they don't like Javi, but I liked Javi. I liked his actor and I like his voice, the one who played Javi in Telltale's TWD. Hey Hydrotronics, how's it going? Your opinion, RE3 remake wasn't all that great. A lot of things were cut. Yeah, I can actually see where people are coming from on that, but I definitely got to say, though, I liked the gameplay and I loved the graphics and stuff, though, of the RE3 remake. And definitely, I got to say, though, after playing the RE4 remake, I haven't even beat it yet, but I've gotten pretty far into it. I just finished the part where I had to play as Ashley for the first time, actually, and it was a pretty scary part. Those armored medieval armor and stuff that are getting controlled by the parasite. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Many people say stuff about it with the gore being censored, to Jill being turned into a supposed superwoman, as in strong woman, and was reading on something with a that's really hard to read, with a comment about Nemesis. Forgot what was. Nemesis. Nemesis is supposed to say stars. He's supposed to go stars like that. That's what it is. He said that in the original. You're right about the chapter where you have to fight Chief Mendez to get out of the village. You're right next to the castle. Yep. If Resident Evil Outbreak gets a remake or a port on PlayStation 5 and Xbox One, that will be fun to play with. Yeah, you know what? I've actually been coming up with ideas and stuff also too for how a remake for RE5 should happen. I don't think that everything from the Resident Evil 5 should return in a remake for Resident Evil 5. I think Resident Evil 5 remake, I want it to be more like Resident Evil 2 and stuff. Like don't make Sheva and Chris always working together. They should actually have parts and stuff to where Sheva and Chris are like separated from each other completely. Or like if you choose Sheva and then Sheva goes missing or something, and then you get to play through a different styled story campaign or something. So if like it shows Sheva's perspective and it shows Chris's perspective. I just don't want the whole co-op thing all the time and stuff, like in terms of like the Sheva as an AI and stuff, and then Chris as is I just, if you guys know what I mean, but it's hard to explain exactly, but like there's ways and stuff to make RE5 scary though, because Resident Evil 5 wasn't scary and Resident Evil 6 wasn't scary at all either. They just had challenging bosses though, definitely though. I'll definitely give it that, but they kind of erased the horror factor of Resident Evil in RE5 and RE6, but RE4 though had some fair share of good, horror to it and action. The RE4 remake is really action-packed, but it's still quite scary. You also recently beat Mafia 3 for the first time. You don't get all the hate it gets. Yeah, I actually platinumed Mafia 3 back in 2020 during COVID, actually. That's what I do remember, so it's like about 4 years ago now. Yeah, sorry, LOL, YouTube only allows you to put like 160 words, so you had to cram it all together. Basically, you're trying to say You read comment about Nemesis and you forgot what it said. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. You want to see Code Veronica remake. Okay, yeah. That'd be cool. Code Veronica, you got to play as Claire in it, and I think you get to play as Chris in it as well, so you got like the two siblings working together, right? I think you can play Code Veronica on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 as well, because I think it's on the PlayStation Store, right? You didn't play Outbreak, but you kind of want to because it looks fun, but yeah, you know the characters have love or hate for each other's. Yep. A game that needs to get remastered is the Midnight series. They're so underrated, in your opinion. Midnight? Are you talking about Midnight Club or something else? I used to own Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, but got rid of the disc, though, because it somehow broke in your console. Or bricked in your console, what does that mean? And corrupted it, basically destroying. Oh, crap. Destroying it, not sure if your console was old or it was a disc that was old. You love Midnight Club? Yeah, Midnight Club, yeah. Okay, Luke. What's my favorite food? Oh, I love all sorts of food and stuff. I like foreign foods. I like my known national foods as well here in Canada. I like almost anything, actually. Anything that tastes good. Tacos, you know, etc. Asian food. You know, it's just hard to go into. When I'm not picky when it comes to foods and stuff, and it comes to just, you know, naming off all sorts of different foods and stuff. It gets a little tricky, actually, trying to, you know, talk about which ones are my favorites. Bernadian with the sheep taco. One of the funniest things is in one of the professional's old streams when he made fun of Jelly. Oh yeah, Jelly's an idiot, honestly. I don't like that YouTuber. He's so stupid. No offense to him, but I don't like his voice. One time a professional said that actually he thinks that Jelly might be on drugs when he makes his videos. What kind of foods I don't like? Oh man, I'm trying to think, actually. There's a lot of foods and stuff that I don't like and stuff back when I was a kid that I like now, though. Yeah, Jelly's a really stupid YouTuber, Smoke. Just the way he talks. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a food. You know, I used to actually not like mustard. I used to hate the taste of mustard, but I love it now, though. And I love sushi, though, too. Sushi's really good. You used to watch a long time ago? Oh, you used to watch Jelly? I need to switch my hand brace. 1 second, guys. Having a bit of a little bit of hand issues lately, somewhat. So yeah, I've been. Okay, there we go. There. Just putting these on right now. Gotta wear this while I game sometimes. Let's see. Jelly food. Pro would make fun of the jelly food. Oh, okay. Used to watch a long time ago. Why is he so bad? It's just he's just a really cringe YouTuber and stuff, right? I used to watch him before too, but not anymore though. Yo, I'm feeling alright. Yeah, it's not as bad as like from earlier this year though. Like earlier this year, my hands felt really weird, but like usually it starts to happen with my hands when I keep adaptive triggers on a video game and I forget to turn it off. Because on PlayStation 4, I mean not PlayStation 4, but on PlayStation 5, there's this thing called adaptive triggers and stuff where the triggers becomes a little bit harder and stuff to press when you're shooting a gun and stuff, and it kind of hurts when I press down too hard on like adaptive triggers. So yeah, I got to sometimes it hurts the hands, and then after I have to put this on. Used to watch Mini Lad, but after what happened, not anymore. Oh, Mini Lad. I remember who that is, but I haven't watched him in years either. Yeah, thanks for showing my custom emojis. No, thank you very much, channel members, for being a part of the channel. Taking advantage of them, channel emojis. I want to eventually create more. What made me want to create a YouTube channel? Oh man, this goes all the way back to when I was just like 13 years old. I just wanted to do it because I just wanted to like make videos on the video games I love. Like I used to like back in 2010. Back in 2010 when I made like a ton of YouTube videos too, I used to like film it with a camera, and I was just a little kid at the time, and I was playing a lot of Black Ops 1, I was playing a lot of GTA 4, I was playing a lot of Just Cause 2, all those other games and stuff. A lot of like open world crime games and war games I was constantly playing on the channel way back then. But yeah, I went through 2 different names before I have my official Zombfected Gaming name currently right now. I went by Gas Pump 349, and then I went to Scorpion Syndicate, and then to Zombfected Gaming 349, which I'm happy with the name I have now. I'm never ever going to change it ever though, because this is a good name. How much money is it to become a member? It is only $1.99, Alberto. $2. If you want to become a member, Alberto, that'd be awesome if you want to become a member. Be part of the Zombfected revolution. But yeah, I keep my channel membership as cheap as possible and stuff, because of, inflation these days. And obviously the more members and stuff, become members, it racks up over time. It racks up all together. It multiplies. Cheap membership plus, a lot of members would equal a lot of money. Right? No need to inflate the price. If you like zombies, you should read the zombie Marvel comic book. Okay. Have I played Turok 3 before? It's on PlayStation 5 for $30. Came out recently. No, I've never played Turok, no. You can turn off... Yeah, I actually turned off adaptive triggers and stuff, yes. I actually have adaptive triggers off. Dying Light 2 has adaptive triggers too, but I don't use adaptive triggers on the game. I don't like Dying Light 2's adaptive triggers. Some games work for adaptive triggers, and some don't work with adaptive triggers. Apparently, the Sniper Elite games are really good for adaptive triggers on PlayStation 5, yeah. You love your name as well, Bernadian Gaming 226, yep. But yeah, Alberto, I don't know, if you want to become a member though, if you need help becoming a channel member, I think there's a link I don't know. There might be a link somewhere. Does it show how you can join or no? I forget. Were you ever gifted a membership before, Alberto? I don't remember if I saw you as a member before. Let me check something, guys. Just give me a second. I'm actually gonna see if I can post the channel link in this description. Channel member link. Let's see, membership. Maybe this might work, guys. Copy, paste. Check if this works, guys. This might possibly work. There you go. There, channel member link, join is right there. And then also of course too, there's Logan also too. He posted my my Discord server link there as well. It's also pinned. It feels good to be green. Yes, it is. Smoke. Yes, it's cool. I like green a lot, so it's one of my favorite colors. So yeah, it's cool. Were you gifted? Were you gifted though, Smoke? Because just letting you know, since if you're gifted and stuff, and you want to continue to be a member, there's a thing where it says sometimes it'll give you the notification saying that your membership may expire, and would you like to renew it? You like my channel a lot. You feel like I'm very smart guy and knows what I'm doing. Yeah, some people have actually said that, and I'm also a very underrated YouTuber. Yeah, I like doing what I do best, and I just love survival horror games a lot, and I love open world games. I love the open world crime games. Even though I've been taking a break of that genre because the most popular open world crime game at the moment is GTA Online, which is my least favorite open world crime game. So I'm just gonna wait till GTA 6 releases, obviously, and I'm gonna wait till potentially if there's gonna be another Watch Dogs game in the future. For all we know, we don't know if it's gonna happen though, but just who knows what's gonna come in the future. What else we got here? Let's see. Oblivion is the main enemy in Turok games. They can cause mutations and monsters. They are the main enemies. Ah, nice. Bernadian says there is going to be 2 new dinosaur games come to PlayStation 5 soon. Oh, speaking of that, I was actually just looking up Dino Crisis earlier, which is creators of Resident Evil, made by Capcom. And it's very similar to Resident Evil, like the older Resident Evils as well, with the fixed camera angle and stuff. And instead of fighting all these crazy monsters and zombies and all that stuff, it's mostly just dinosaurs. I think it's a time machine thing, right? Zom, how you doing? How's life in Villador? Yeah, it's going good. Your name would be green, but it's blue because you're a moderator. Make sure there are no trolls in chat. Yeah, blue is fine too. Blue is good, all good as well. Carter Colson was gifted the membership. Yeah, you're gifted too. Sadly, you do not have $2 to renew, but you definitely will renew again when you get a job, as you don't even have a job yet. You've been slacking lately. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you can find a work. If you can, it's hard for me to find work. Try out your new grappling hook, kiddo. Your IQ is 128. You've been it's been pretty tough, you will say, that's for sure. Yeah. Impressive IQ. Oh, that's good. above average IQ. What kind of PlayStation 5 controller do I have? The standard one or the one that comes with the PlayStation 5 Edge? I have the standard regular one, but this is what my PlayStation 5 controller looks like. It's a red one. I don't have the one that comes with the PlayStation 5. Actually, I do. It's right here. The original PlayStation 5 controller. Yeah, right here. This is a white one. I don't use this one anymore, though. This one, it started to have stick drift and stuff, and so, you know, I bought this one earlier this year off of Amazon. So, yeah, it's a pretty good one. Let's see, what kind of PlayStation... Oh, yeah, right, that. Your last favorite wrestling game was WWE 13 after THQ closed. 2K got the license and ruined the franchise. Yeah, I don't know too much about WWE in terms of the gamings, but I do know some of the wrestlers, obviously, because I know a lot of people who are a fan of WWE and talk about it. So, yeah, the obvious one would be John Cena. Who else would there be? Obviously, The Rock. Who else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I know some of the other ones, though, but just can't think of them off the top of my head. But let's move on to... Lewis, Las Venturas is your favorite section of the storyline. San Andreas, yeah. Favorite Bible verse is, do not take revenge, let God handle it. Oh, that's a pretty strong one, I would say, yeah. You have the Edge controller, also, the white one and black one. Nice. Chris Benoit from Canada, okay. We started focusing on religion a lot more, like you mentioned before, and you feel a lot better. Mentally and physically? Okay, that's good. Sometimes God isn't gonna do the revenge. You gotta do it yourself. It really depends on the situation of revenge. You're gonna talk to your mother about the membership? Okay, Alberto. Sounds good, Alberto. I know you're one of my, like, you know, frequent viewers and stuff. You've been watching me for quite a long time, and I appreciate that and stuff, actually. So, yeah, hopefully everything goes well with your mother being fine with a, you know, $1.99 channel membership. Since I make it as cheap as possible. What else we got here? Are you looking for moderators at the moment? If you're willing to set you as moderator, you would gladly be able to help. But yeah, I actually, yeah, sure, I can add you as moderator. Actually, Carter Colson, you've been with this channel for a long time, actually. So yeah, I trust you. Put you standard one. Oh yeah, let's re-add. Yeah, there's something weird that happened. Let's re-add this. There we go. There we go. Alright, sounds good. And let's say Gretty says, hurrah, what's up YouTube? This is Gretty Gaming TV from the Gretty Revolutionary Army watching Zombfected Gaming 349 stream. Thanks, yep. But sometimes revenge could be understandable if your family gets hurt or something like that. Yeah. revenge can be taken too far, and revenge can be, you know, enough to, you know, teach a lesson. But revenge can be, yeah, it can get taken way too far at points. There's actually a difference between payback and revenge, actually, guys. Revenge is just even more, you know, more brutal, but payback is more of like, yeah, I got you back for that. Yeah, that's pretty much the difference. If you beat Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare, you get golden armor for Doom Guy, and for multiplayer players, we'll see how hard it took to get that armor. Ah, okay. Is True Crime Streets of series GTA as a police officer? You're thinking of going to college to be an arson investigator. You enjoy crime games and crime films a lot. Yeah, I enjoy that genre a lot and stuff. I grew up playing a lot of games like Grand Theft Auto. I never played True Crime, though. I have watched gameplay videos of it, and I really wish I got to play it, though. But, like, at the moment in time with the open world crime genre, it's just been so dry, and so I've taken a massive break away from that genre and not covering it until, you know, the next Grand Theft Auto game or whenever a new Watch Dogs game will happen. So I honestly don't know when I'll come back to that genre, but that's pretty much it. Revenge is always okay, depending, yeah, on the circumstances. Melons, yeah. Zonfacted Gaming in the house, yeah. Welcome, Sam, too. You, Gretty, King of the Kingdom of Haran, makes Zonfacted Gaming your second in command. Huh. Wow, that was a really good parkour move. You're not wrong. There hasn't been many. Usually mediocre, yeah. Well, the most recent, I think, open world crime game that came out was Saints Row Reboot, which wasn't that good. Story-wise, it sucked. Some gameplay elements were fun, but the game was buggy. I'm not like a major hater of the Saints Row Reboot, but, you know, we were robbed of what we could have potentially got. You know, Sleeping Dogs was meant to be different. Yeah, I liked Sleeping Dogs. That was an awesome game. A really awesome game. The day you give up is the day you didn't find what your purpose is in life, is destined for a good future. Yeah, it wouldn't be life if everything went well and you had no problems. Clint Eastwood is a cool character, or a cool actor, right? Yeah, a really good actor in the Western films. Like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, you know, etc., stuff like that. Only thing is he really liked with it was the takedown animations. You'd say those are pretty good. Oh, in Saints Row Reboot, yeah, those were fun, actually. I like those takedowns. Some of them were good. Some of the takedowns were cringe, but some of them are really good. The knife takedowns and the gunshot takedowns were good, though, in that game, the Saints Row Reboot. Yeah. Hey Zomb, you hope you'll get Dying Light 2 for your birthday to visit me in Villador. Yep. Are arson investigators connected to the fire department or police department? If everyone in the chat can tell you, and Zomb, please let you know. You're sure he is wondering too. I actually don't know, actually. But interesting question, though, Lewis. Arsonist fire department it's dealing with fires. Okay, I think I should take this thing off now. You know, sometimes I gotta keep it on, sometimes I gotta take it off. You know, and then my hand feels a little bit better after that. Oh. There we are. What else have we got? By Luke. Quote of the day. The everyday is a scoreboard. Every day you have to top the score that you had the day before. Oh yeah, in a way it is, yep. I sounded so much more different 11 years ago, in different, which is really crazy in your opinion. Oh, you're talking about my older videos, right? You watched some of my older videos, right? Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad that you actually checked out some of my older videos. Let's see what else we got here. Quote of the day: don't mess with your queen, Miss Tilly Jackson, or else you'll send a volatile. Yep. You think some police officers and detectives show up to arson cases to see if it's a true arson to catch the criminal, if it's intentional, but other than that, it's mostly with the fire department. All right, let's see. Hey Zom, unfortunately you couldn't buy the membership because your mom has issues with her credit card. Sorry if you couldn't become a member tonight. It's okay, Alberto. Maybe one day you could get gifted a membership by someone potentially. Because that tends to happen sometimes where, you know, some viewers decide that, you know, like, to be very generous and be like, hey, let's do some gifting. You know, I kind of wish I got the option to gift memberships, but it doesn't give me the option to gift memberships. Because if I gift memberships and stuff, I'll probably try to gift like a ton of memberships and stuff, so I can create more. What do you call that? Channel emojis, like exclusive channel emojis. Because I want to create more. I'm trying to like create a bunch of like emojis for like a ton of other characters in the video games I love. Like, I would totally start adding some Resident Evil characters in there. I'd add some Dead Rising characters, like Frank West, for example, Chuck Green, more Dying Light characters, stuff like that. Let's see what else. Just watch some of my old videos. You would just film up my screen, watch some of my old videos in GTA 5. Yeah. I remember how funny some of those videos were and stuff. Like, you remember that one time and stuff? I don't know if you guys saw, but if you guys watched my old video, I was trying to steal a jet for the first time, and I didn't know how to dodge the missiles and stuff that were coming towards me. Like, the ones that get launched from Fort Zancudo. So yeah, those things coming, you know, it shot me down. And I was like, oh, dang it. Yeah, I actually recently rewatched that video recently because I know some people have been checking out a little bit of my old videos from like over a decade ago, around the time when GTA 5 was just brand new. And that was I was just, recording a ton of, stuff from my my camera in front of the TV. Like, there are people and stuff back then that when they didn't have a capture card and they were like recording in front of the TV, some of it was pretty bad. You couldn't even see the gameplay barely. It just showed a glare, big glare and stuff. But like with me and stuff, this is what I try to do as best as possible. I put the camera in front of the TV, and then I have to put it into focus. Make sure it stays in focus as best as possible. Make sure that the lights are turned off. It's a dark room, and that's how you that's how you do good gameplay with the camera in front of your TV. But that stuff is very outdated now because, you know, we got, you know, clipping and stuff are built into the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 and some of the, you know, the newer Xboxes as well. What else we got? They go in after the fire, or while it's happening. Herschel, who is Cole's partner, is a bit rude and a person who likes being alone. Your favorite partner is Stefan. And Grady says, you can't believe Roy would betray Cole. You would have him executed. Fire department comes in to get rid of the fire. The fire and detectives show up after it's put out. At least you think you're right, you're not certain. Use respect for Herschel being in World War I. Roy is a bad partner, though he annoys you. One of the funniest things was my old reaction videos. I would just show my face and react to the video and not show the video. Yeah, that was back when I kind of did not have the best editing software back then, and you know, it would just show it would just show my face reacting to, like, you know, I actually did a reaction to an episode of this TV show called Z Nation, and I did some reactions to the Walking Dead episodes of season 7 as well. So yeah, I know it's cool. I actually like how people are checking out my older videos. So some of them may not be the best edited videos back then, but you know, everybody starts somewhere, right? Hey, Batman. What's up? You really hate Roy Earl. You're sorry for swearing, but Roy Earl seriously makes you mad. The fact that you didn't even give the volatile a chance to scream. Just to alert the zombies. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I think it's been a while with Batman. I think Batman's been working a lot lately, right? Are you trying to keep the streets of Gotham safe, right? That's possibly why he hasn't been here, potentially, right? Am I right, Batman? Has Jim Gordon given you any tasks lately? I believe so, Batman, right? Commissioner Gordon might have. Yeah, you've been keeping the streets of Gotham safe. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, that stupid biter, man, seriously. You know what happened, guys? When I hit the hazmat tank zombie and he went up into the air and then that zombie helped me in place, I just got blown up. That was stupid as hell, man. Oh, it's almost daytime in the game anyways. Yeah, you've been watching some of my old videos. It's crazy to see like how far I've become and the dedication I have. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's one of my favorite, you know, hobbies in life is being a content creator and entertaining people. That's one of the whole reasons to why I've never given up on this, you know. It's kind of like a job in a way too, so yeah. Oh, I like the look of this morning in the game. It's all rainy. Wish the weather would stay like this in the game. Just imagine your younger self seeing you now, back when you first started YouTube, or back when I started. Yeah, back when I started. Yeah, that would my younger self would probably be kind of, you know, shocked. Hush, little volatile Papa. Gretty's gonna buy you a chunk of meat. Yeah, hopefully, Ghost Killer, you feel better soon. So Batman, did you see any of the new merch I posted? I made some more merch. I remember you said that you liked the merch that I created. I made even more. My website has really grown in terms of like a lot more merchandise on the website. The Zombfected website it's literally almost like an actual like clothing store now, guys. It's more than just a couple, you know, merch. There's a lot of merch, guys, but yeah, I'm gonna surprise you guys with some of the merch I posted on my website. So yeah, consider go checking out the Zombfected, you know, merchandise website. You've been recently playing Resident Evil Revelations, and you've been liking Rain a lot. Your only problem with it is you keep running out of ammo during your missions. Oh yeah, that's a thing and stuff. That does happen a lot in raid mode. Okay, that does happen a lot in the Resident Evil games. You will run out of ammo a lot. You know, you gotta really use your ammo very wisely in the Resident Evil games, for sure. Make each shot count properly, for sure. You saw the new shoes and the hoodie. You really want to get the hat soon. Yeah, that'd be awesome to see you get a hat. But yeah. Yeah, Batman finally returned, Phoenix. The Resident Evil 3 stream, yeah, the Resident Evil 3 was really fun, Batman. I also did Resident Evil 6 as well. There's a Resident Evil 3 remake. This Thursday, I'm gonna play the Resident Evil 4 remake, guys. For Random Game Thursday. I'm gonna be playing also the, what do you call that, the Mercenaries mode. I actually am having such a blast at the Mercenaries mode on Resident Evil 4 Remake. Batman is one of your favorite superheroes. Zombfected Gaming, do you like the concept of military or actually been in the military before? Oh, I was in the military as a kid, though. Like, I was only a cadet, though. I didn't, like, stay in the military for very long. As the Canadian Armed Forces, I was only in cadets for 6 months. 6 months, yeah, but that's pretty much it. You feel bad for North Korea? Well, I guess in terms of the people in North Korea that don't like the communist dictatorship that they live in, that they have to, like, you know, agree to. So yeah, they're definitely oppressed. definitely sucks living under oppression like that. When you get more channel members, I should make a Shane Walsh emoji. I could potentially do that. Yeah, because I do have Rick Grimes. You like the camel headphones? Yeah, they're pretty nice. I got them off of Amazon about, I don't know, I think a month and a half ago now. I forget, but yeah, they're pretty awesome. I love them. Yeah, the pole arms are so fun to use. Rest in peace to Charlie Muffy that played Jizzy in GTA San Andreas. Oh, did that actor pass away? Well, rest in peace to him. The one who played Jizzy. I remember that. Isn't he the one that played that pimp in San Fierro? I guess there goes another Rockstar Games voice actor and stuff, just like how what was his name again? The one who played Lennon Ricketts, something Hagen. Oh, okay, yeah, Smoke. There's not a lot of pimps anymore like back in the day. You don't know why, but you have GTA San Andreas riders line stuck in your head. So there's a rumor the next Resident Evil game is RE1 Remake. That'd be cool. Is anyone excited for the Dead Rising remake? I am pretty excited for the Dead Rising remake. Yeah, just get rid of it. That's all you gotta do. Moderators know exactly what to do. All right. Good, Luke. Hey, Sebi88. What's up? Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, Digital Deluxe Edition. I actually have that one pre-ordered. If someone's spamming, you'll get rid of them, alright? Oh. Yeah, I try to give everyone a fair chance to read their comments and stuff. And yeah, with spammers, it makes it hard to read everyone's comments when you got a spammers. Ad Victoriam Elder Sebi. Yep. Good day, Batman. Yep. That's cool. I see you here, Sebi. I wish I would see you here more, Sebi. It's just so rare to see you here. Sebi's the friend from Australia, guys. I actually play Fallout 76 with him quite a bit sometimes. Only when the game's not crashing, like lately. Like, I really wish the game wouldn't crash that much, actually. Oh, crap. Remember yesterday when it crashed like 10 times for each of you guys? Yeah, that's stupid. That's a little more than usual than how much the game should crash. Is the slow-mo a skill? Yes it is actually. I'll show you some of the slow motion skills that you can do. Bethesda needs a new engine. Yes, I agree, Carter Coulson. They do. I was actually talking about that yesterday with Sebi. I really wish they would have a new engine, but, you know, Bethesda's being lazy not to create a new engine. I'm going to show you the skill. Some of the skills, when you kill any enemy, though, in Dying Light 2, or even Dying Light 1, sometimes when you get, like, a really good critical hit, that's when it'll go into slow motion. But this one slow motion skill with your ranged weapons, though, this is a skill, though. Like that. See, watch this. Yeah, that one's a skill that you have to unlock. Let's see. I'm gonna switch to another gun. Here, let's show you this one, guys. Imagine they got Unreal Engine for Fallout 76. I wish. Unreal Engine's really good. There we go. That's how I got that guy like that. RE engine. Better. Let's see, imagine they got, yeah, alright, that one. Good old Bethesda, yep. It's Aleshka. Hey people, you got 9,999 military tech to push legend level. There is a mod. That's cool that you have that much. I myself already am 300 the max and stuff. I know there are some people and stuff that would love to get to 300, but there's also some people that would rather, you know, rank up naturally. I myself actually ranked up naturally. It took me over a year to get to 300 because I was playing the game normally and not trying to, like, get to 300 right away. But yeah, that's cool that you have that much. I really hope they add more than just 300 ranks, though, into Dying Light 2 in terms of the legend levels. They need more. Oh, you mean how? The Rage engine was also pretty good too, yeah. Oh, you don't want to know how to do it. Well, I don't really know how to do it, But I know there are people that know that I know people that drops it though. There's a ton of duplication glitches. I'm not really good at duplicating in the Dying Light games because most of the time I play the game normally. Did I announce what's the next random game Thursday? I actually kind of spoiled it already, actually. I'm going to be doing Resident Evil 4 Remake. Oh! Oh! That was a really good kick. Holy crap, that was intense. Nice. 1 second, let's pause the game so I can catch up on chat now. Some of the duplication glitches have been patched, unfortunately. Yeah, definitely, Alberto. I've noticed that that's happened, though. Fallout 76 and GTA Detected Edition are defective editions. Is that what you're saying? Detected Edition has some competition. Which one has the more crashes? Definitely Fallout 76 for sure. It has more crashes. I actually wish it wasn't Fallout 76 though that had all the crashes, because I enjoy playing Fallout 76 every Saturdays for some of you, and since that it's been so crashy lately, I've been contemplating on thinking that of not doing Fallout 76 every Saturdays. I might possibly want to like patternize it out and do a different game each different Saturdays and stuff, just because of the crashes and, you know, it ending my stream. I hate doing that, actually. You know, it'd be really stupid, honestly. Imagine if I had to restart like the stream like 3 or 4 times. You know, that would look sloppy in my you know, playlists and stuff of me trying to, you know, constantly restart. It's stupid. Usually when I stream, I like it when it's one stream. I don't like having to cut the streams up into parts and stuff. It just sucks, honestly. Have I ever played LA Noire? I only played a little bit of it, not very much of it. But I know it's a good Rockstar game. Yep. GTA Definitive Edition hasn't ever crashed much lately, at least for you. Yeah, there are times and stuff where I have actually had some smooth, you know, times while playing some of the GTA Definitive Editions. Like, I've actually platinumed GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition last year, so I had a ton of fun doing that. But at the same time, though, it was very tedious at times, especially doing some of the you know, side stuff, trying to platinum it. So yeah, I'm very happy I platinumed it, because San Andreas is packed with content for sure. I should do Red Dead Online instead of 76 sometimes. Yeah, I've actually been thinking of potentially, you know, doing the Red Dead Onlines on Saturdays sometimes, because sometimes I do stream Red Dead Online on Fridays. Sometimes whenever I'm not busy, I will join Red Dead Online and doing Red Dead Online with a professional, since he does Red Dead Online Fridays. Any tips to push legend level? If you have any really strong weapons, and if you have the best UV light for nighttime, Aleshka, just go out at nighttime, kill a ton of volatiles at night, a ton of them, and also loot the volatile trophies, and then go to the quartermaster, trade in a ton of those trophies, and it will rank you up in your legend level really fast. That's what will happen. You told me before about RDO on Saturdays times. Yeah, I might possibly do that sometimes. And if that happens, if I might potentially do that, Red Dead Online like Saturdays, I might be able to collab with my friend Mobinator maybe a bit more at times, probably. Because I know Mobinator does, you know, Red Dead Online streams quite a bit still. Hopefully GTA 6 Online doesn't become a disaster like GTA 5 Online. Yeah, I hope so too. And I hope the GTA 6 Online is fun. I hope it has good combat. So, like, let's say if an online player, like, really pisses you off, for example, and stuff. You know, I really... Since I've been playing just so much, like, Resident Evil 4 Remake and stuff, I was like, you know what? Imagine if an online player was, like, pissing you off so much and you were able to do them, like, roundhouse kicks to an online player, like what Leon Kennedy does. You know those, like, awesome roundhouse kicks? Like, imagine if a Grand Theft Auto game allowed you to do those type of, like, martial art moves. Like, the last Grand Theft Auto game that had good martial arts was San Andreas. They need something like that. Speaking of that and stuff, because in Watch Dogs Legion you can do them awesome roundhouse kicks. Roundhouse kicks is probably one of my most favorite kicks in gaming because, like, when I was in Kung Fu, I had to do a lot of roundhouse kicks. One of my favorites. I also like the spinning roundhouse kick known as a tornado kick. They're really fun. Have I ever played Resident Evil in VR mode? No, unfortunately, Carter Coulson. I've never actually played with a VR ever in my life, actually, because I never owned one, or nor have I ever, like, used it at a friend's place. When is the earliest you can stream Fallout 76? On Saturdays? Since that, usually if on Fridays I'm so busy sometimes and stuff, like, you know, I do this volunteering work at night, and you know, it's like a midnight sort of thing, and so, when I come home early in the morning all the time, Melons, I get really tired and I have to, like, sleep for hours and stuff. It's just part of my, you know, job agency stuff that I'm part of. It's every Fridays I do that. Really enjoying the Resident Evil 4 story a lot. Yeah, it's really good. Let's see what else we got. Would you ever do it, whether it's a YouTube video or just free time, would you ever get a VR headset? I actually do want to get a VR headset. I don't have a job, no, it's just volunteer work. I only do volunteer work. And it's for my resume and stuff. That's why. I've been trying to get part-time work and stuff. The reason why it's really hard for me to get work and stuff too is because, like, I don't want to have a job and stuff where I have to, like, travel really far away from my own place. I kind of want to have, like, work close to me, because as a YouTuber, even, like, without having a lot of work or anything like that, it's just being a YouTuber in general is just so hard at times, like, in terms of the work. That's one of the reasons to why you don't see, like, a lot of videos get posted on my channel. You see a lot more, like, streams more, because I do my streams to interact with my viewers. And since I don't have enough time sometimes to make a lot of videos, and usually when it comes to videos, I only make a video when I have a good idea on what I want to make as a video. That's why I don't, like, you know, spam, like, a ton of videos out all the time. Let's see what else you got. Yeah, it's a hard choice you made, was giving up YouTube for your job because you're trying to move out and get more money, so you picked job over YouTube. Yep. You don't know if editing is a problem with me, but you've heard a lot of problems, like making videos about editing and how hard it can actually be. Yeah, it is a lot of work sometimes. If you want to make a really good video and stuff, and you want to make a unique style of edit and stuff to, you know, engage the viewers, it's kind of, you know, it is a lot of work. The most thing that actually, you know, really makes YouTubers feel down is when you put so much work into a video. Like, let's say, for example, there are people that can put, like, maybe a month of work into it, and when they post it, they might get like less than 100 views or anything like that, or any like less than barely any views, or people will just watch for like about a minute or so and not watch the entire thing. There are people and stuff that actually post a video that are like maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, and it takes like a long time to edit, and then people will only just want to watch like maybe like a 1 or 2 minutes of it and stuff. So yeah, that's the thing that kind of like, you know, kind of hurts YouTubers, and it destroys their mental health sometimes, because they use a lot of processing power in the brain, and you know, all that thinking, all that, you know, headaches and stuff of all the editing, it really can, you know, it really kind of destroys a YouTuber's mental health, especially when you're like a smaller YouTuber. And since that some people don't really care about smaller YouTubers, they'll just watch for only a couple minutes or so sometimes. So yeah, that's the thing. Will you do an interview with Project Wesker? Yes, I actually want to do an interview with Project Wesker at some point. Project Wesker actually said not anytime soon, but he said he's willing to definitely have me on as a guest on the channel, and I'm excited to actually, you know, collaborate with him, because I like Resident Evil a lot. I like Dead Rising a lot. He likes the survival horror genre a lot, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's good. Feel the same way. What do you feel the same way about? You rather do streams to hang out with your friends? Yeah, that's cool. You know, I know some people do only streams and not videos and stuff, because the thing is, when you're streaming, you don't have to like edit or anything like that. You're just talking with viewers in live time. That's pretty much it. Let's see. You normally would think it would be the demonetization that would hurt the videos the most, as videos get demonetized for having a music. Yeah, music is annoying as heck, actually, guys, too, when it comes to demonetization. Yeah, mental health is a serious thing, guys, remember that. Yep. You deleted your YouTube, you deleted all your videos, you're trying to get a promotion at your job. YouTube made you very down and sad, and you rather pick being happy and working a job for hours than doing videos. Yeah. The thing is and stuff, I know I respect you. I definitely respect what you're saying, Luke. But with me, I am the opposite of that, because like I've had some terrible times before. I've actually worked plenty of jobs in the past before, actually. And one of the reasons to why I left them was because of just discrimination of the jobs I worked at. Like, because of the way I work. Like, there's times and stuff where I myself kind of have an ADHD disorder sometimes and stuff. And some of the people that I worked with are just rude to certain people with a little bit of disabilities and stuff. Like, I had to work a certain way and stuff, and they were criticizing the way I kind of worked. And so that's one of the reasons to why I enjoy being a YouTuber more than like working a job. But, you know, I'm still trying to find work, though. I hope, like, honestly, I really, really, really hope that, like, whatever job I find, I hope it's close by, and I hope it's, like, you know, at least a decent amount of hours. Not, like, overly working myself. Like, 1 to 2 shifts a week is fine for me, and that's pretty much it, I would say. Crap, I missed. But yeah, you guys might have heard me talk about how when I worked for a place called Real Canadian Superstore, I was just worked like a slave when I worked there, when I was pushing carts. The way everyone should look at YouTube, in your opinion, is look at it as a hobby, and if you get big, you can make it a job. Yeah. In a way, this has kind of been like a job for me. Like, I have actually been able to buy things I wanted actually through YouTube and stuff because of the support. And times and stuff, I have gotten quite a lot of views and, you know, super chats that people have given me, stuff like that. I actually have been able to, you know, like, get the stuff that I want. And and stuff. So I'm actually happy with that and stuff. At least, you know, lately I've actually been making some decent money off of YouTube. Not like, you know, not like a super a lot. Not like it's enough, you know, to make it like officially like calling it a everyday job that really pays everything. But you know, it's all right. It's decent though. That's what I've recently got, and I'm happy with it. Let's see what else we got. Hey, all the best luck with you, Luke. Yep. Yeah, you totally respect that. Personally, you tried to not give up when doing videos, but it destroyed your mental health, and you're a very motivated person, but doing YouTube you couldn't do. Honestly, in Japan, if you worked in a company, your boss would guilt trip you and say the deadline is important and slam his hand on his desk and yell at you. Oh dang, that would suck. That was intense. Hey Mobinator, how you doing? Good. Vending machines in Japan are a gold mine, since people use them often, going to work, home, or shopping. Lots of drinks, food. You're doing good. You just got home from shopping. Oh, nice, Mobinator. It's nice. You know, in America, bosses also guilt trip people into working longer. It happened to you when you had a job. You were so stressed about YouTube, you didn't talk to anyone about your emotions or anything for months, and it got so bad that you have to go to the doctors. It's important to talk about your emotions. You can't wait to see me play the RE games on my channel. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what type of Resident Evil videos. I don't know what type of Resident Evil videos to make, but I've definitely been doing a lot more like streams of Resident Evil though. But I think I might have an idea for a Resident Evil 5 remake type video though, like in terms of like what Capcom could potentially do for a remake. But I know Resident Evil 9 is up next in line, and I really hope that Resident Evil 9 doesn't just be first person. I want it to be third person as well. It's nice that Resident Evil 8 Village though did actually add that third person in, but I really hope that Resident Evil 9 is actually a really good game, and I really hope it's actually like not like too action packed like Resident Evil 5 and 6. I hope that they can blend the horror factor and the action. I like it when it's action packed, but not too action packed. I like it when there's moments that can feel really scary but also really amazing at the same time with the action, because Resident Evil does good with the action and the horror and stuff. I actually wasn't really big of a fan of the Resident Evil 7 horror actually. I actually liked Resident Evil 4's action and horror blend. That's why I'm enjoying Resident Evil 4 Remake so freaking much. It just feels so much like a Resident Evil game, as if Resident Evil and The Last of Us had a baby with each other. That's literally what it feels like, guys. That's what I like about it, Mobinator. Like, the Resident Evil 4 Remake actually feels a lot like The Last of Us's gameplay. That's what I like about it so much. You used to rely on analytics on YouTube, Mobinator. They do have pizza and hamburger vending machines in Japan. There will be no streams until Friday. Okay, Mobinator. Oh shoot. It's good. My night's going good, Phoenix. You're currently going through a couple of interviews this week. Oh, I hope that goes good, Mobinator. It just wasn't a good month for you towards the end of July. You had your mental health problems and you got dumped by your ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I remember you saying that. You got... you're not looking for sympathy, you're just telling how it is. Oh yeah, I remember that actually when you told me. But if you can recover from that, that's all that matters. You want to know one thing I think of how a Resident Evil 5 remake could work potentially? Is they could actually learn a lot from Resident Evil 4 remake in terms of like make Resident Evil 5 feel a lot more horrifying than what it felt like in the original. They can make it like dark African jungle environments and like kind of give it kind of like a Far Cry, you know, feel to it, like Far Cry 2. If anybody's ever played Far Cry 2, the African environment in that game was really nice, but it was also really gritty at the same time. I think wasn't the name of the parasite in Resident Evil 5 called Ouroboros, and then Resident Evil 4 is what's it called? Resident Evil 4 is Las Plagas. They should refer to the remix in terms of gameplay in the graphics. Yeah, they should actually though, like they definitely need to change some of the stuff up though from Resident Evil 5 the original. They need to do a proper reimagining. Like, don't do everything like Resident Evil 5 the original and stuff. Like, I actually wasn't that big of a fan of constantly having Sheva by your side all the time, because that's what made the game not feel so scary. Like, Sheva is a cool character and all, but this is what they should do. Make it more like Resident Evil 2. Like, they should make a thing to where it says, would you like to do Leon's? I meant no. Like, it's kind of like Leon's campaign and then Claire's campaign. But it should be like, would you rather play as Chris's campaign or Sheva's campaign? Make it that if you play Sheva and stuff, you slightly have a bit of a different path, but there are points and stuff in the story where Chris and Sheva will work together, but there are points and stuff where Chris will be out on his own. Like, maybe he will be infiltrating like a creepy African village and stuff at nighttime and stuff, and it shows like this dark rainforesty creepy environment or something. Like, no, it's hard to explain, but or like some deserty, you know, locations or something. And I've seen some African-looking games that look kind of creepy and stuff. Maybe they could add in some, like, I don't know, like, add some completely new stuff in there. What if they had, like, these, like, infected monkey-like creatures, or, I don't know, I need to come up with, like, the idea and stuff in my notes and stuff. I need to create a script for that video, and I'll eventually talk about how a Resident Evil 5 remake could be done right and stuff. Like, you know, pay some homage to some of the original source material, was there originally in the Resident Evil 5 original, but add some newer things and stuff to give it more of that survival horror feel, because Resident Evil 5 wasn't a horror game. It was straight up an action game. Let's see what Melon said here. What's your response to your question? You're playing Fallout 76. Oh, it was all about the work and all that stuff, all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, the work I do on Friday night, sometimes it makes it hard for me to, you know, like prepare for a stream early on like Saturdays, so that's why it's late, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, let's see what else is. Carter Colson says, isn't RE5 considered the worst in the series? No, 6 is the worst, actually. 6 is the worst because it was way more action-packed than 5. 5 at least had a bit more, you know, slight bit of horror to it at times, but RE6, though, felt like Call of Duty and Uncharted at times more than even in a horror game. Like Resident Evil 6 did have some cool stuff too. I liked how each campaign were different. There was like so many different campaigns. I think Leon's campaign and Chris's. I like Chris' campaign though a little bit at times though, because I like Chris. Chris is one of my favorite Resident Evil characters of all time, and so. But I just didn't like how the game just constantly felt like a Call of Duty campaign a lot. But if they're going to go with that kind of Call of Duty-ish feel at times, I would love to see, like, Chris's campaign maybe done in, like, a Resident Evil 5 remake to where it feels like horror at times and stuff, like stealth missions. Maybe they could learn from Ghost Recon at times, or any of the... you know, Tom Clancy, some of the Tom Clancy stealth games or something with Chris. Like, imagine that. Like, imagine Chris going in like Sam Fisher and stuff into like a creepy village at nighttime or something. Imagine if like Chris had to put on some night vision goggles or something, and the night vision goggles can run out of batteries, and you had to find ways and stuff to like charge up the batteries or anything like that, and it became like it became kind of scarce or something. Make it kind of like that or something, if you guys know what I mean and stuff. But yeah, that would be kind of cool though, if like Resident Evil kind of, you know, I would rather them go in the Ghost Recon sort of route rather than the Call of Duty route. Like, that would be kind of cool. But like, maintain that horror. Don't go too far away from the horror. They need to maintain the horror and the action together. The mix of the blend of the horror and the action and stuff. Walk that fine line between horror and action, which is what Resident Evil 4 did really well. 6 felt like Michael Bay movie / game. Yeah, RE6. What have you seen? Oh yeah, I remember you'd watch me playing that and stuff. I was doing one of the Ada campaigns in RE6. At least they brought back the scare factor in RE7. Yes, they did and stuff. Like, I understand why they had to go full on just straight horror and stuff in RE7. Like, I wasn't a really big fan of RE7 all that much, because it didn't feel like Resident Evil. It felt more like Silent Hill too much. It felt more like a supernatural game. The thing is and stuff, Resident Evil is not supposed to be supernatural. It's supposed to be biological. It's biological terrorism and stuff like that, created by like organizations or cults and stuff that have ancient like parasites and stuff, like for example with the Los Plagas, all that stuff. Anyways, let's see. Oh yeah, you're definitely doing way better now, and life is too short. Too many young people are becoming YouTubers and streamers and spending their money on dumb stuff. You're in your 20s and buying a house. They definitely should do remake of Resident Evil 6 to make it more horror. Yeah, I actually wonder how they would do that though. Resident Evil 6 might be the most trickiest, because thinking about it, Resident Evil 5 already seemed pretty hard as it was, and so there are people thinking about how maybe Resident Evil 1 needs to be remade again to make it go back to a way more horror, because I know there are some people who just want Resident Evil just to be pure horror and not action at all and stuff, and some people are saying that Resident Evil 4 started to become a little bit too action-packed at points, but I actually like the action and the horror, in my opinion, honestly, but not like Resident Evil 6 style, though. From the little bit of you playing, you didn't think it was too bad, but then again, that's your first Resident Evil you've ever played. So wait a minute, you're saying that RE6 was your first Resident Evil you played, Carter Colson? I don't hate Lawan, no, Gretty, I don't. Lawan's an alright character. I'm sorry I had to pause for so long, but yeah. Oh, RE7 is your first. Oh, okay. Yeah, RE7 is a good game though for people though. Like RE7 is a better game than 6 though, because it's more horrifying. But the characters in RE6 are better than Ethan Winters. Ethan Winters is like a very dull character. Like I would rather play as Leon, Chris, Jill, or Claire any day over Ethan Winters. Ethan Winters is just so uninteresting. Lawan's just kind of a cool character though at times, so. You never touched 6, and you did play the first episode of Revelations 2, but those are the only games you played so far. Oh, okay. You can buy Turok on their website. It comes with a bundle with the soundtrack as a gift with the game on disc for PlayStation 4. Nice. The original RE4 cover art is good, especially the number 4 looks so good. Yeah, it does. I definitely gotta say, I do like the new Resident Evil logo though. Like with the R and the E being red, I like that a lot actually. I'm actually not a very big fan of Resident Evil 8 Village's logo though. And Resident Evil 7 Biohazard's logo. All the remake logos are pretty sick, I definitely got to admit. You might, maybe you'll buy RE7 at one point just to try out in full, as when you played it back, the furthest you got was leaving the house of Jack and Margaret Baker. And Jack Baker was actually really scary for a character. I noticed that Jack Baker in like the whole Resident Evil 7 game was just too scary, that they had to like tone down Resident Evil 8 Village and stuff for people because of how scary it was. Like they were trying to be inspired by PT Silent Hills actually, that game. Margaret Baker would be a perfect wife for Mobby. Oh, that's funny. Ready? Yeah, welcome to the family. I remember that whole saying in RE 7. I didn't like the way Chris looked in RE7. It didn't even look like Chris at all. You found some YouTube shorts for the pre-order bonuses, outfits for Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Nice. I've actually been seeing a lot of like the Dead Rising official Facebook page, and even some of the other stuff. They've been posting quite a bit of stuff lately. It looks pretty cool. Some in-game screenshots, which looks nice. Yeah, welcome to the family, son. Yep, you have such a large audience and fan base. You could be teaching them how to better themselves and also mix the gaming stuff, but you ain't gonna tell me how to run my channel. Yeah, I only have a decent following. My fan base ain't that huge, but I at least I have a decent following, and I do have some familiar faces that show up to watch me, which, you know, does warm my heart and makes me feel great, because I've been doing this for over 13 years on this YouTube channel, and it shocks me and stuff that like the last year and a half now that this channel has been kind of slightly been blowing up a little bit more with more viewers and stuff, and I hope it takes off even more as well. Ada Wong is more ugly than Lawan, not gonna lie. That's a Gretty saying. Of course, yeah. People reacted to Chris and RE7 and said, "You're not Chris. Go punch a boulder, you phony." Yeah, that's funny. The Chuck Green outfit is so clean. Yeah, it is, Alberto, actually. It looks almost like Chuck Green and stuff, but you can tell it's Frank West's face. You're an awesome streamer, you have to admit. Glad you met me. Yeah, I'm glad I met you too, Alberto. I definitely gotta say, it's nice talking to you in a PlayStation party as well. Especially that one time when we were playing Dead Rising 2 off the record co-op, which was pretty fun. Shame that Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster can't be co-op though. But I'm still gonna play it nonetheless. I'm still excited to do a playthrough on it later this year, or next month, because now we're in August. Next month will be September, so it'll be midway into September, almost the end of September when we'll be playing that. I actually wonder what else what other horror games will be coming out though in October. Oh yeah, the Silent Hill remake is coming, but I'm not too much into Silent Hill. I might take a look at some of the stuff though that people say about the Silent Hill remake. Maybe I might try it out. Who knows? We'll see. I just like Resident Evil more than Silent Hill. And I'm very excited to see the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, because I already did a playthrough on that, the original one, earlier this year. That franchise is turning 20 years. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3 will be turning 20 this year, at the end of the year. Yeah, definitely fun. See, surprise, Capcom didn't add it in the remaster of Dead Rising. Chris looks different in RE7, and the umbrella is called Blue Umbrella. Another words like MW 2019. At least Chris in Resident Evil 8 Village though looked better though than Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Chris. Oh, excuse me. Chris would never work for Umbrella. That's why you bashed the game when you saw Chris in RE7. Broke the lore.
Get pissed off at me!
Remember Red Dead Revolver? Yeah, I have Red Dead Revolver. Wasn't Ethan Winters a more silent, like, protagonist, as in having very little dialogue? I think at times he was, but he talked though. Ethan Winters' his voice, his dialogues kind of sucked though at times. Imagine Claude had a voice, that'd be so weird. Yeah. Ethan Winters is more of a crybaby in Village. They made us hate him for whining in pain or saying what's going on. Yeah. Oh crap. There you go. Hey Zomb, at least the Demetrescu daughters are more what, beautiful than Ada, is that what you said? Oh, you're talking about the evil vampire daughters. Man made a compilation of Ethan Winters in Village review, him saying what's going on. So imagine Manny from GTA 4 was your roommate. I'm trying to think of who Manny was. Wasn't he the guy that like films you randomly all the time? He would always say the streets. Yeah. The streets, man. You heard in Village, Ethan would make obvious remarks in his surroundings, like when he sees body, he would say something like OMG, a dead body, or something similar on the lines of that. Yeah. And plus the thing is and stuff, Ethan just feels like a nobody and stuff. Like when you look at his face, you can't even see his face anyway. So you try to look at his face, you clearly can't see his face. I bet, like when you play in third person, you only can see the back of his head. But every time when I try to look at Ethan's face, you just can't see his face at all. And I think it's, I think it's best that we don't see his face. He's kind of he just looks like a nobody, honestly. Like, at least I'm glad we can see Leon's face. I'm glad we can see Jill's face. I'm glad we can see Claire's face. I'm glad we can see Chris's face. Like, all those other characters, legendary characters. At least they're all interesting. You wonder why his face is never shown and why Capcom hides it. You can kind of see his face, though, a little bit at the side, though, in third person. Just a little bit. RE Village was memed because of Lady Dimitrescu, and it's so stupid. You not Master Chief or Doom guy under the helmet. Captain America was a good character. What's my favorite Resident Evil game? Resident Evil 2 Remake, I would say, and the original Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, the original. I definitely gotta say I liked Resident Evil 3 after I played it. But yeah, I would say my all-time favorite, though, even though I don't really like playing the gameplay no more that much, because I'm not really a big fan of the whole fixed camera angle thing anymore like I used to, because it just feels outdated, but it's what made Resident Evil pretty scary, though, at times. I would say Resident Evil 1 at times, too. That game will have a very special place in my heart. I enjoyed watching my brother play it, though, for the very first time when I was a little kid. So yeah, I would say Resident Evil 1 at points, too. I like the Resident Evil storyline that took place between the Arklay Mountains mansion incident and the Raccoon City incident. So the entire 1998 storyline. That's literally what I liked a lot. It was pure horror. I think what made Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 really scary is that it was always set at nighttime. And when you play Resident Evil 4, though, there are points at nighttime, but most of the game is set during the day, I think, at certain points, though. You didn't even know about the whole Lady Dimitrescu thing until, like, just recently, because you really look into the games before, so you didn't know she was a meme or a person gamers would obsess over. Yeah, a lot of people actually did it. If you ever guys watch Angry Joe's video, Other Joe and stuff is just constantly simping over Lady Dimitrescu, and he would actually he would use these like balls and stuff, but he would put it inside his shirt and stuff to like make it look like it was Lady Dimitrescu's like massive breasts or something. That's literally what he would do, Other Joe, in the Angry Review video. It was pretty funny, though. I definitely got to admit, though, Angry Joe and Other Joe and his friend Alex, they are freaking hilarious. Alex is that really tall guy that looks almost like Angry Joe. Let's see what else we got. Even though you can play as Ethan in the third-person mode, you don't think you can see his face. No, you can barely see his face, Bob. You can only see, like, the side of his face. So, like, every time when you're, let's say if I'm Ethan, for example, if you try to turn his face around, you only see, like, this part of his face, like this much most. Just like this. Maybe a slight bit of his eye a little bit, but, like, this, all that you can see is just this part. And then when you try to turn it more, he'll just turn the camera again. It's almost like he doesn't want to be filmed or put on camera. That's literally what it reminds me of. You hope that after I complete the story of Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, we can save the game. Oh, okay. You can save the game when you're playing in Infinity mode. Yeah, I would love that, actually. I really hope that we can, free roam after we finish the main story. Or at least if they could add a sandbox mode, I would love something like that, Alberto. Your favorite Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the PlayStation 1. I liked Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. It was a good one. The original was pretty good, yes. I recently was watching a bit of playthrough, a little bit of it, because I recently beat the Resident Evil 3 Remake, because it was my first time playing through the entire game, because I didn't have time to play much of the remakes, and I was like, oh man, why am I missing out on these remakes? I need to play them because they're freaking amazing. It's just ever since Resident Evil 6 kind of went downhill and stuff, that's when I stopped with the Resident Evil franchise for quite a while, and then I didn't really get a chance to play Resident Evil 7 Biohazard because I wasn't really too much into the, Silent Hill type of themes that it was going for. That's why. But it was still, nonetheless, it was a good game. It was getting Resident Evil back on track, to be fair. Back into its horror roots and not super too action-packed, though, like RE6 or parts of RE5. Your favorite games are Resident Evil and Dead Rising? Yeah, in terms of Capcom games, yes. My favorite, two favorite Capcom games. Mr. Green, how are you doing, man? Welcome back. Yeah, you didn't understand the whole obsession with Lady Dimitrescu. You thought RE Village was a horror game. Yeah, at times I definitely gotta say, Lady Dimitrescu definitely makes Resident Evil 8 Village not feel so scary at points. Like, it makes people just want to run right up to her and be like, oh, let's go simp over, Lady Dimitrescu. Whereas with Jack Baker, though, and RE7, even though I'm not too much of a fan of RE7 because of its, Silent Hill, themes that it goes for, it makes it feel more like a supernatural game rather than a biological game. Jack Baker, at least you want to get away from him. You want to get away from the guy. Like, you, this ugly old man, he's trying to go after us and stuff. It felt creepy, right? But I need to give RE7, remake a chance on the channel, though, guys. Or not remake. I'm so used to saying remake. There's no such thing as a RE7 remake. RE7 has not been remade. I don't think it will be remade because the game looks good and it probably will hold up, years from now as well. But yeah, I'm going to play RE7 eventually, guys. Possibly for a random game Thursday. Maybe way later on at some point as the channel grows, maybe way more, I might possibly do an entire playthrough of each of the Resident Evil games on the channel. But I'm trying to actually finish more of the Resident Evil games I missed out on over the years, and I will probably get Resident Evil 9 on release for sure, probably. Jack Baker was very creepy. Yes, he was, Carter Coulson. You swear people can be weird? Let's see, Luke says, yeah, you actually watched my Resident Evil streams. You missed it. It was really good. Okay, that's good, Luke, that you checked it out. Yeah, even if you miss some of my streams, yeah, it's always good to, come check out the replays and stuff, because there's times and stuff where I missed out on one of my favorite streamers, of course. Streams, like, for example, my friend Sheep Taco Man, I kept missing out on his Saints Row 2022 streams and stuff of him and his buddy DHC cringing at the story, and so I was like, you know what, I gotta watch this even though I've missed out. And so, and since I loved it so much, I had to make a YouTube video on it and stuff and edit it to make it even funnier. So yeah, you guys probably seen that with the Sheep Taco Man and DHC Network cringing at the Saints Row reboot story. Like you felt you're the only one. You see her as a threat. Then something weird. Oh, you're talking about Lady Dimitrescu, Mr. Green? Sorry I had to pause there for a bit, but, you know, when I get into explaining things so much, I gotta pause. And when I try to read your guys' chats as well. I'm gonna switch my rifle to... Let's see... Actually, let's go to shotgun. What's my favorite weapon in Dying Light 2? There's so many really good weapons in Dying Light 2. I think one of my favorite weapons has to be this Correct Machete RNG. I like the Royalty, this one as well. This one's pretty good as well, and this shotgun's pretty good. But my favorite firearm, I would say, has to be this shotgun. I love this shotgun so much. As Mr. Green says... you did watch Fern and DHC play the Saints Row reboot. Their dynamic made it funnier than the game. But God help them if they play Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Okay, but which one did you watch, Mr. Green? Did you watch it in? Did you watch the stream itself of them playing it? Or did you also check out the edited video I did and stuff to make it even funnier by adding sound effects and also, you know, just all these different edits and stuff? Did you check out that one, Mr. Green? And did you also see Sheep Taco Man do a reaction to that video? And did you see DHC Network do a reaction? Because they did that. What's this? Smoke says, yeah, your 1 month membership ran out. Jack Baker's the kind of guy you see him at the night and you turn back the way you came. Yeah. You saw my video, then watched the stream. Oh, that's cool, Mr. Green. Yeah, that sucks, Smoke. Yeah, on PS, right? PS means PlayStation. Did, let's see. Yeah, Zomb, did you see Jonathan FPS new Dying Light videos where he revisited Dying Light again? Yeah, I've been watching all of Jonathan FPS's new videos recently. I like Jonathan FPS's like style of edits and all that kind of stuff, so I decided, you know, I need to support that guy and stuff. So I have my bell notifications on all the time, and I click the like button on all his videos all the time too. And I make sure I show that support, and I comment on his videos and stuff, so he knows I'm one of his frequent viewers and stuff. I really like his his YouTube videos a lot, and he's a very underrated YouTuber, and I like to show my support to a lot of underrated YouTubers and stuff. So, you know, that's one thing that I do, and I want to increase their you know, what's that word, increase their value or something in the algorithm, so more people can, you know, check them out, for example. Yeah, onward content. Yep, that's Alberto. Yep. Let's see. You liked my emojis a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Smoke. If you really like the emojis, just letting you know, the membership is only about $1.99 a month and stuff. If you can afford that, though, if you want to, obviously. But yeah, I know you really like them emojis and stuff, and I know the only way to get more emojis, obviously, is for more channel members. That's one thing that YouTube is required to obviously do. I really wish that you could just constantly create as much as you want, though, without there being a limit. But it keeps saying you need more, you need more. Of course, that's just how it is. He's so funny when he acts serious, you can't help but laugh. Yeah, it's funny. Zom, you should add Dead Rising emojis in the future. Yes, I will, actually. I'll add Dead Rising emojis. I'll have Resident Evil emojis, more Dying Light emojis. Yeah, just all the games I like, and even characters I like a lot. You know, I'm just going to do that. I'm trying to add Rice and Waltz, actually, as well. You're going to get one of my logo stickers. Oh, that's awesome, Smoke. I would love that. That would be awesome to see you getting that. Where are you thinking of putting one of my stickers? One thing to know too, and stuff too, the stickers actually are shiny, so you're gonna like that. So let's say if you wanted to put on your PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, your laptop, or anything like that. Heck, if people wanted to put on their vehicle, that's cool as well. Because the thing is, I bought my own stickers as well, and when I got my own stickers, I actually put it on my electric scooter. So like if I ever am driving out at nighttime, and if a car drives by and they shine their lights, their high beams or something, my stickers will kind of light up and shine and stuff. It's really cool. So yeah, you will definitely like it, Smoke, how shiny it is. You're gonna put it on your PlayStation. Oh, that'd be cool, Smoke. And then yeah, you'll see my YouTube logo every time, everywhere you are in your home. Almost every day in your home. But yeah, my stickers are pretty cheap. I try to make them as cheap as possible. I actually try to make my merch as cheap as possible and stuff at the most cheap I'm allowed to have it, because if it was up to me though, I would actually make my merch way cheaper than what it is though. But you know, since it's the third party company I'm partnered with, they said only a certain they only let me put it to the minimum requirement of how much I can make my merch for. Let's see what we got here. You've been looking at the Elgato capture card for $200, and you can stream up to 4K works for PS5 and the Series X. Nice. You guys ever heard of bunion dislocation? No, I've actually never heard of that. Never have, actually. You gotta make one of your own stores on YouTube? Well, how much subscribers do you have, Smoke? Are you a content creator? I think you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to... You have to be... you have to be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. That's how it works and stuff. Every YouTuber has to get to 1,000 subscribers. You become monetized, and then you can create channel memberships, and then you can open up your own store as well. That's how it works, apparently. But yeah, I've actually had my store open since the start of July, actually. So I've had it open, my store open for about a month now. And also, I will be making more merch again as well, too. More and more. I'm coming up with a ton of ideas for a ton of merch. Zombfected related merch. You only have 1.35k? Well, are you monetized though, Smoke? If you're monetized, consider making a store if you would like to, of course, right? Partner up with Fourth Wall. I recommend Fourth Wall. Fourth Wall is a really good store to be partnered up with for your merchandise. But yeah, I'll show you this. So this right here, this cup right here, with the Zombfected logo, this is made on Fourth Wall as well. And the other side it says Zombfected Gaming right there as well. And just, you know, my hat as well too. Let's see what we got here. You need 1k subs, 4,000 watch hours, and 3 million total short views. Wait a minute, 3 million total shorts views now, really? I never knew that. But I'm glad I got accepted into the YouTube Partner Program before I even was able to get 3 million shorts views, actually. Because that sounds ridiculous, actually. A bunion, also known as hallux valgus, is a partial or complete dislocation of the big toe joint that can cause a bony bump to form on the inside of the foot. Oh, okay. Have you ever heard of a YouTuber Diabolical Meek? Oh yeah, Diabolical Meek, yes. I know, I've heard of him, yes. And I watched some of his videos too. The guy who derailed a train in India had membership. Pat was shocked. Wait a minute. Are you trying to say that the guy that was doing this in India was one of Pat's members as well? Is that what you're saying? Well, wait. Or are you saying the guy WRV as the channel member and stuff? Is that who you're talking about? I'm confused, actually, because when I only know one of Pat's friends that are Indian, and is a channel member on his channel as well. But I do know that Professional said that WRV sent him that video. He sent him the video, and then Professional reacted to it as well. I would say what that guy in India was doing with the whole train was worse than what that 17-year-old did, because that's just messed up and stuff. Guy trying to like put the chickens on the train track and stuff and get it run over. Like, dang, man. Like, I get it and stuff. We all eat chicken and all that kind of stuff, but like that way of butchering a chicken is just worse than, you know, butchering a chicken like with the way chickens are meant to be butchered for our food. Like, it's pretty messed up if you ask me. Yeah. Let's see. The guy had a membership. Okay. Let's see. Zom, have you ever seen the Gaming Lemons videos on Dying Light 2? Yeah, I did, actually. It was only one video that he did. Hey, 1NV, what are you doing? You know that's messed up. You don't know if he was trying to make enough film at the time or what. Yeah, that's pretty messed. Yeah. The guy who tried to put the chicken on the train track has a YouTube channel and had a membership. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Sorry you haven't you haven't been on just a lot of exams. Oh, okay, it's fine. Life has been crazy. Pat looked up his channel and was shocked he had I'm shocked at... Wait a minute. He was shocked had joined his memberships. Wow. I guarantee that guy is probably not so happy no more, actually, that after Pat said something about him. If that guy's seen it, his reaction to the guy in India that actually put the crazy stuff on the train tracks, like putting rocks and all that stuff, and chickens and all that kind of stuff. Imagine Red from Red Dead Revolver was an RDR2. I know there's like Easter eggs though to Red from Red Dead Revolver and RDR2 though, and even Red Dead Redemption 1 also had Easter eggs to like mentions. YouTube approved this guy. Yeah, it's crazy how they would do that. You've been here many times before, but this is the first time seeing you here. Who? Who is the first time you've seen here before? Oh. Yeah, No Boring Commentary is went by two other names. His name was originally Shui, and then he went to the name 1NV, and now he's going by No Boring Commentary. Okay, Carter Coulson. Yeah, Carter Coulson, you've actually been around watching my channel, actually, since I used to do Watch Dogs Legion content. I actually remember that. But that's surprising, though. It's very surprising, Carter Coulson, that you never knew, because No Boring Commentary, aka 1NV, aka Shui, is probably one of the biggest supporters on this channel. Like, I cannot thank the dude enough, actually, sometimes and stuff, too, because, like, the guy has given me a ton of super chats over the past year. He's even donated, he's even gifted people channel members and stuff. Even people that can't afford the channel membership or just don't want to buy a channel membership, he's gifted them and stuff. So, yeah, I appreciate 1NV, No Boring Commentary a lot. He's a really good fellow viewer of mine. I can definitely tell he's a good fan, and it definitely has pushed me to keep making content on this channel, and that's one of the reasons to why I always continue to keep making content, because I've actually went through a lot of times over the years and stuff where I felt down and I just didn't want to make YouTube content anymore. Like, there's times I just didn't want to make content because I just felt like I was never growing at all. But, this actually motivates me. I'm going to keep continuing until, however many subs I get in the future, and I'll keep going and going and going. I'm going to do this, for, I don't know, possibly life or something, because I enjoy it so much. I'm a gamer, and I even know that I am going to be a gamer for life, because I love gaming. I've been gaming since the age of 2 years old. Thanks, 1NV. Thank you so much. And Carter Coulson, I think, when you were channel member and stuff, I think you were channel member, right? It was actually No Boring Commentary that gifted and stuff. If you were a channel member, it definitely was because No Boring Commentary gifted. That's why. Let's see. You are kid friendly too. You never swear and always let kids play with me. Yeah. I only let kids play with me and stuff is when they're like chill and stuff and not like being all rude and annoying or anything like that. That's the only time I'll let kids play with me and stuff. Like if the kids understand and know to be mature about these mature games that they're playing, I don't mind playing with kids and stuff on a game. Like I played with plenty of kids on the Dying Light games, and some of them are pretty pretty chill for the most part. His name, Luke, originally was named, he was Golden Stripe before. Oh crap. Let's see, let's read this. A 10K sub special. Yeah, I don't know when I'll reach 10K, but I would love to. I'm definitely doing a 10K sub special because it would definitely be the first time that I reach a double digit K number, a double digit thousand. That's basically what I would call it, yeah. Because 10 is double digit. Anything before 10 is single digit. So in a way, I would call these, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. That's going to be, still the single digit thousand. But yeah, 10K is going to make it look, pretty nice. You left a like on the stream. Yep, thanks, man. Anything special in mind? I don't know yet what I have in mind for 10K because who knows how long it could take. It could take a year or so or whatever, because it's actually been officially almost 1 year since I hit 7,000 subscribers and stuff. So honestly, I don't know when I'll reach 8K. My guess is I will definitely probably reach 8K sometime in the fall or winter. That's just a prediction, but who knows? I could reach that, but yeah. You haven't been here as long as some other people on the channel, but you always support me as much as you can because I'm a good guy. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Smoke, speaking of that, did you ever add me on PlayStation? I don't know if you have or not. You're gonna start big videos again in the future. You just gotta figure out everything out and then come back and rebuild your channel. Let's see. So it's under construction for the time being. Yep. Understandable. Yeah. And perhaps and stuff when you come back in the future and stuff, and since that you're one of my really good viewers and all that stuff, it might be easier for you to possibly grow in the future potentially, because when you have connections to YouTubers that are growing or even getting even bigger and all that kind of stuff, or let's say for example a little bit of a bigger YouTuber and all that kind of stuff that share your content out, it does help a lot in terms of viewership and hot spicy challenges. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna head out for the night and catch up with some sleep. You'll see me in the next stream and hope everything goes good. Yep. Have a good night. Have a good one, Carter Colson. Thank you very much for hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending soon, guys, actually, really soon. What time is it in game? 5 a.m. in game. It's almost daytime in game. Just survive this night and then we'll end. Which comment? When was the first time I've ever heard of Dead Rising? Back when my brother was playing on an Xbox 360 when Dead Rising 2 first came out. That was the first time. But the first time I ever played a Dead Rising game though was on the PlayStation 3 back in 2013 when I got it on sale once. It's because it was on sale because Dead Rising 3 had come out around the time in 2013, around the time when Dead Rising 3 is coming out, and then Dead Rising 2 off the record. Did I accidentally say I played Dead Rising 3? Man, I hate when that happens. But yeah, I barely ever played Dead Rising 3 because it's Xbox exclusive, but I liked it a lot. It was a cool game. I liked it. You think the problem the first time you did YouTube videos was because you didn't know what you were doing, you didn't fully understand, so that's why you're gonna learn from your mistakes and come back. Alright, take as much time as you need, right? I'm really enjoying Dead Rising 3, and someone in the game keeps getting stuck. Yeah. Oh, same here, but you'd actually use one of your cousins who never let you play it because you were too young back then. Oh, excuse me. She plays it on a PC, Giltendi. On a laptop. Oh goodness. Oh man. Wow, the yawning. It's almost daytime in game. Alright, Luke, have a good one. Let's see, so 7 a.m. you gotta get ready for work and make some coffee. Yep. Alright, have a good one. The only issue you have with Dead Rising 3 is that it feels like a 360 port and the frame rate is kind of bad. Yeah, definitely the frame rate needs to be worked on. I really hope we get a proper remaster though from Dead Rising 3 though, like on modern consoles. And I hope that comes to PlayStation 5. A proper remaster or remake of Dead Rising 3 should happen. And give it to us PlayStation players this time too. That'll be awesome. What I like about Dead Rising 3 though is that it looks a lot like a Dying Light game. That's what I like about it. And it has a dark story too. Thankfully, the Dead Rising isn't Xbox exclusive anymore. Yeah, I think that Microsoft deal ended. Dead Rising 3 is like the black sheep of the franchise. And then Dead Rising 4 is a demented child of the franchise. The demented brats, I would say. Alright, I'll probably hang out for just a few more minutes, guys, until I go. So I'm just gonna, like, get to the top of a building, get to a nice view, and then we'll leave off. 99% of the items in Dead Rising 4 you can't pick which is stupid. Alright guys, I'll just hang out for a little bit and just hang out here until we end the stream. DR4 got you to lose brain cells. You can't pick up chairs, skateboards, etc. Yeah. I'll take maybe a couple or a few more comments. So if you guys want to talk to me about something or ask me anything, I will stick around for just another minute and stuff actually. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really love it when you guys come and hang out with me in my streams. You guys keep the conversations going, and it makes my gaming life actually really fun and stuff, because I love having these fun conversations about gaming and stuff while I game myself. And in the meantime, of course, these Dying Light 2 Tuesdays actually help while we wait for, Dying Light 2's next expansion. We might potentially get a reveal teaser this month, maybe, but who knows? That we've been saying that almost over an entire year now. When's the story DLC 2 going to get revealed? So I just hope that Techland does it, because they removed Tower Raid because it was in beta, and I really just hope that we get something soon on Dying Light 2 in replacement for removing Tower Raid. Let's see, not only that, but the mall just felt dull. Oh, in Dead Rising 4, yeah. You're welcome, man. We will always be here for you. Thanks, Alberto. Alright, guys. Anyways, if you guys really enjoyed this stream, consider dropping a like on this stream. And also, if you're a Dying Light fan, consider subscribing to the channel. And ding that bell icon really hard so I can always stay within fast reach of your fingertips when new uploads arrive. Zombfected Gaming 349 over and out. Hello.